Suika has become a little scientist all alone in the world. She realizes that she has to do her best to save humanity. All the stone statues got lined up, and only revival fluid is missing to perform miracles. Suika realizes that she has to revive everyone just like the way Senku did in the past. She wears Senku's coat written E=mc2. Dr. Stone manga has entered an era where all human has been wiped out except for Suika. The chapter is titled Scientist, All Alone. Suika took out the paper that has instructions that he will help her create revival fluid. She calls it a revival fluid recipe. She thinks that everyone will say that she went to Science Academy and study hard learning to read. Suika realizes that reading and understand are different things. She read about Ostwald process and electrical art method. Suika realizes that nitric acid is needed to make revival fluid. She realizes that is a different way to make revival fluid, and she has to choose a way that will help her. Suika finds different options to make revival fluid and notices that option 3 and 1 is the hardest. She realizes that she can't use a long method, and Suika is missing everything. Suika chose options 1 and 2 that will be faster. She raises her hands and shouts that she will work hard on her first science project. But directions don't make any sense, and she will follow them since it will work. She took H2SO4 and poured the fluid inside a vase. Suika also uses electricity, but she got shocked a little bit. She looks at the stone statues and realizes that these guys were doing challenging projects like the one she is doing. She tried her best and kept on failing and realized that she is not helpful. Suika started regretting and realizes that she has ignored option 3. Suika realizes that option 3 might take long, but it is only the way. Option 1 and 2 might be short, but they are the most challenging method. She traveled and collected every ingredient that is needed to make the revival fluid. She realizes that the first 2 methods involve natural science and the third option requires science and nature. She notices that option 3 is the easiest method, but she has to bury the final product and wait for a year after mixing everything. Suika is worried that a year is too long. But she realizes that waiting will lead her to success. The method she chose is a traditional method used in the Sengoku period in Japan. That the way Chrome always does when he is doing his science projects. She realizes that she has to convert CaNO3 to K2C, and her answer will be KNO3. Suika begins burying her final product and realizes that she has to repeatedly do it even if she fails after a year. Many years have now passed, and Sukia performs a miracle to her boss statue. She apologizes for making him wait and that he might have forgotten about her. The stone statue started to crack, and he calls out her name, saying Suika. He did that laugh Suika knows, hey hey, hey, and told her that she made herself useful. Suddenly Senku smashed the stone statue and appeared in the same costume as Suika. Suika can't believe that she finally made it after all her hard work, and she has revived the person who will solve all the problems. Suika shed tears and realizes that she can't live the rest to Senku. Senku hugged her and told her that it has been 7 years and said she worked faster than he expected. Humanity is now safe since the junior brigade scientist is back to life.